And good evening, everyone. Welcome to Southeastern High School in Augusta, Illinois. It's TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH Coverage. Classic here. We will tell you that it's Brown County and Western in the fourth and final game of night number 3 of the tournament. Brown County 1-0, Western 0-1. Western lost to Illini West last night. They got another big battle coming up tonight as Illini West is tough and the Brown County Hornets are equally as tough. I believe the Brown County Hornets beat Illini West in 3 earlier this season already, if I remember correctly from conversations last night. It was Illini West over Western last night. Looks like we might be having a few issues with internet again. We've had problems on and off all night. We lost all internet from everywhere earlier this evening. So we'll keep going here and see if everything works. If you're watching and you're in the live chat, give us a yell. Let us know if everything's working good, if you can hear everything and see everything. Serving for the Wildcats. And missing the dig there was Peyton Robbins, but the kill for Hedden. Gracie Hedden gets the kill, and it's a side out. Coming back to serve is going to be number 6, Kyra Dunlap. And an ace for Dunlap. Dunlap's second serve. Come near side on the attack, and it's deep and out. Number 11 on the attack was Paige Wombles for Western. 3-0. Middle now. That was Harris on the attack, and then kill again for the Brown County Hornets. 4-0. Dunlap back to serve again. Big hit. And a little bit of trouble by Katie Flynn with the initial attack. Passing error resulted in ultimately a side out. Going back to serve is going to be number 17, Reagan Smith, for the Wildcats. They trail 4-1 here early in set number 1. Smith serve. Guardhouse, excuse me. As that was an attack by Claire Flynn that went into the net. Another point for the Wildcats. Reagan Smith picks it up. She'll go back to serve again. Her team trailing by 2, 4-2. And that's going to slide down in front of Market. An ace for Smith. And it's 4-3. Guardhouse. She's going to be on the attack. Deep corner. Near side. The attack was by Wombles. Now it's going to be Hedden on the attack. It's brought over on the third hit with a free call. Now middle, it's going to go to Flynn. She's going to tip it, and it's going to fall. Claire Flynn gets the kill and the side out. And coming back to serve is going to be number 7, Gracie Hedden, for the Brown County Hornets. Brown County on the left, obviously. On the right is the Western Wildcats. Short serve is going to be an ace. Hedden gets her first point, first ace. She's got a kill. 6-3. Hornets with the lead here early in set number 1. Middle it comes. They called 4. They did not call that a block. They called it 4 hits. Did not get over the net. A hitting error. Hedden will get the service point, though. Again. Come near side. Does get over the net. And just like that, it's going to be Katie Flynn with a big-time kill down the left line, and it's a point for the Hornets and Hedden. She's got 3 now. First 2 servers each have 3 points apiece for the Hornets. They lead 8-3 in set number 1. Harris hits it around the block, but down the line and out of bounds. A hitting error results in another point. 9-3. Head and serve. Short and into the net. It was going to just barely drop over the net if it made it. It's just about 6 inches too short. Natalie Harris going back to serve now for the Wildcats. Brianna Wombles at the net playing middle. Deep, and it's touched back there by number 24, Skylar Barnhill. So it is a side out. Coming back to serve is going to be Claire Flynn as we have a timeout charged to Western. That was definitely going to be a hitting error had Barnhill not stuck her hand up and hit the ball on its way out of bounds. So 10-4 is the score. The Hornets lead. Okay, Claire Flynn just had to walk over. She laid the ball at the free throw line to go to the timeout. And by the time she went and got it, it was almost to the bleachers. Robbins on the dig. It's going to be out on the attack by Wombles. That's Brianna Wombles on the hitting error. Claire Flynn gets her first service point. That's an ace. Four, 3-2 on the first 3 servers. 3 points was Dunlap on the first, 4 second from Hedden. Now the attack is deep and out. Another hitting error and another point. Now I can say the first 3 servers have served at least 3 points for the Hornets. Trouble. And it's going to be another point. Flynn gets her 4th. And a service error sends it out, but not before. It's a 14-5 lead. Wildcats have the serve. Going back to serve, I believe it's going to be number 11, Paige Wombles. Claire Flynn. That's going to be Guardhouse on the attack. One-arm dig over there. Come back and into the net. On the hit was Alyssa Kohler. But it's a side out after the hitting error. Coming back to serve, going to be number 9, Brooke Guardhouse. That's out. Just barely out. If it touched the line, it would have been the back 199th. So side out. Down there serving is Colgrove. Ashley Market, I think, took a header into the post and into the official stand. Gets up laughing about it, but that could have been bad. Colgrove gets the point. And she's going to get an ace that time. Eight points now, 15-8's the score. Colgrove takes a real weird walk and then the jump on the toss. Back to Market, and she drives it home in the back left corner. First kill of the match for Ashley Market. And, well, I guess it went all the way to the bathroom, I think. I don't think it really went that far, but it went way down the hallway. Door wasn't closed. Katie Flynn coming back to serve now. A little trouble on the pass, but it's going to get across. Claire Flynn is there. Mark it again. This time she's going to tip it, but it's Doug Colgrove out on the hitting air again. It's 17-8 and a timeout. Charged to the Wildcats. We'll take one as well and be back on TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH in just about 15 seconds.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy.
And welcome back. Cut that ad just a little short, and an ace for Katie Flynn. Good thing we got back for that if you're a Brown County fan. 18-8 the score. No pressure, but Katie's got to keep the string together. The first three servers had scored 3 points at least apiece, and Katie is going to do it as well. She gets 3 points on another hitting error. It's 19-8. Checking in to libero is number 10, Jaden Fink. Also in number 4, Grace Boylan. Hadn't got the kill there, I believe. Four hits, as Katie Flynn probably should have let that one go, but reached up and grabbed it nonetheless. The libero back to serve now. It's Cody Nelson. Can't see the number. And Markett's going to get the kill nonetheless. For second. And now Ashley Markett's going to come back to serve. I'm going to talk about some good volleyball players in the sophomore class in the area. Ashley Markett, a sophomore as well. Amanda Stevens, Southeastern, a sophomore. There's some good volleyball coming through the area in the years to come, folks. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch. And there is the kill for Alyssa Kohler. First kill of the match by my stats. It's 21-10. Back end to serve is going to be number 4, Peyton Robbins. Market takes the serve. Tipped across. And the kill by Wombles of the Page variety. Robbins gets the point. 21-11. Claire Flynn hits it out. Robbins gets her second service point. A little miscommunication there. Wombles again, and it's out. Just barely out, but I think it was 22-12. Bunch of subs coming in now. Flynn of the Claire varieties going out. Boylan went out. In is number 17, Marcy Fink. And number 3, Justice Hunter. Serving is number 6, Kyra Dunlap. And it's going to be a point. Dunlap serving for the second time. Harris. Nice rally here. Ashley Market protected herself. I believe that was Flynn on the attack. I'm going to watch back as that comes through here and see if I can figure that out. Dunlap's serve is in the net. Was Flynn. Side out. (24-13) and an ace serve on the let serve for number 17, Reagan Smith. Her second ace, third point. Ashley Market with the kill, and that'll end things here in set number 1 as the Brown County Hornets dominate. A back row attack ends it, and we'll take a break and be back for set number 2 here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, in just a couple minutes.
After my appointment that day, I just made up my mind that I'm going to have my baby here in Macomb and this hospital, because irrespective of where you're from, who you are, it's just their line of duty to make sure they give care, make you comfortable.
I told about the staff of MDH, you know, they're all good. And you will get all the support you need. This is just the best place for you and your family.
Get dinner to the table quickly, no matter how busy your day's been. True convection cooking uses a fan to distribute hot air evenly and cook food faster. So dinner is ready when they are. True convection cooking, brought to you by Whirlpool.
I chose the MDH OBGYN group because I've heard wonderful things about Dr. Smith. And upon entering the office, I really got along with everybody and got a warm feeling. The staff is warm and inviting and welcoming. It's a small community, so it's a really nice hospital to have here in the rural area. I continue to choose MDH because of the relationships I have. I really enjoy everybody here.
And we're back here for set number 2. Dunlap getting ready to serve for the Hornets as we start things off. A 25-14 win in set number 1, and a hitting error results in a point for Dunlap. She has 6 service points now. Free ball coming across. Market's there. Dunlap. Harris. Bound. Comes and gets the computer again. Ball's in. Fine, it ends well though, right? It's 2-0. Dunlap with another service point. Hitting air. Harris again. Market. Hedden's going to send it across. Back set. Tipped. And Market from the back row is going to hit it out of play. It's going to be a side out. Back to serve is going to be Wombles, or excuse me, Reagan Smith, number 17. 2-1's the score. Hornets with the lead. Free ball. Middle, Harris, and a kill. We're tied at 2. For Reagan Smith, that's her 4th service point. Guardhouse, middle now to Claire Flynn. And they might get that across. They can't do it, but they did bring it back into play. Hedden's going to come back to serve. Gracie Hedden, 4 points, 2 kills, and an ace. Her team leading 3-2 here in set number 2. Middle. Katie Flynn, or Claire Flynn, excuse me, reached over and knocked that down. Hedden gets the service point, her 5th. And a hitting error. 6th service point for Hedden. 5-2 is the score. And again, can't control the passing, and it's a 6-5 or 6-2 game now as Hedden scores number 7. Hedden serve right at the libero, McMullen. McMullen from the back row now. Gracie Hedden serving it again, 7-2. I had some floating curve on it, holy smokes. It's going to come across, Dunlap's there, and that's going to be bumped across to Katie Flynn. It's Doug, comes to the net, and an unhittable set for Cody Nelson. There's another point. Number 9. Nelson on the attack now. Hedden with a dig. Katie Flynn with the attack. We pushed across by Nelson. Katie Flynn off the block. It's Doug. It's going to be a free ball to get across. Market's there. Dunlap back to Guardhouse. Into the net. And it's a side out. Going back to serve is going to be Natalie Harris for the Wildcats. They trail 8-3 here in set number 2. 25-14. They dropped set number 1 to the Hornets. Guardhouse again with the hitting error. Sends it into the net. Harris gets her first service point. Hedden. Harris gets an ace. Hedden tried to receive that overhand. They yelled at her that it was out at the last second, but she couldn't pull off of it. 8-5 is the score. Comes over, and over there to get the kill is Colgrove. Her first kill. It's 8-6. Right at Hedden. Out of the net. Will get over the net. No, it won't. Right at Market, and she misjudged that one, and it's tied at 8. 5 service points now for Natalie Harris. And into the net. If you look back at this game, even the first set, it was dominated by the Hornets as Claire Flynn comes back to serve. Dominated by the Hornets, but if the Wildcats just don't hit the ball in the net and have hitting errors, it's a different ball game. Claire Flynn gets the point, her 5th. As that attack was by Brianna Wombles. That goes over the net, a let serve ace. Those are just, I still say they're not fair. Just not fair, I'm telling you. 11-8, Flynn with the serve again. Little floater, McMullen's there. It's going to be tipped across. This is number 3. Across it goes. Hedden's there. It's going to go to Katie Flynn on the attack. McMullen, and Flynn's going to get the kill. Katie Flynn gets her 3rd kill. It's 12-8, and Claire Flynn has another one. That's 7 points for her. Going for the left side and hit it out of bounds. McMullen, the libero, going to be the server. Checking in, number 20 is Alyssa Kohler. Actually, back to serve is going to be number 11, Paige Wombles for the Wildcats. Deep. Dunlap had it. She's going to send it across. It will get there. We set up near side and out. The attack by Kohler went out of bounds. Side out back to the Hornets, and coming into serve is going to be number 4, Grace Boylan. Boylan on to serve now. Middle, blocked by Market. Kill block by Market, her first of the game. It's 14-9. First point service for Grace Boylan. Colgrove into the net. Boylan's got her 2nd service point. And a timeout charged to Western. 16-9 is the score. I'll tell you that this game being brought to you by McDonough District Hospital. McDonough District Hospital Athletic Trainers and Rehabilitation Center with locations in Bushnell and Macomb provide expert help to all area student athletes in the prevention, care, and rehabilitation of all athletic injuries. Learn more at mdh.org. McDonough District Hospital, more than hospital care, a hospital caring. And Barkley Bills Company, a brand built on 2 staples, comfort and style, specializing in snapback trucker-style caps. Check out their selection or consider customs to build your business at barkleybillsco.com. That's BARKLEY. BillsCo.com. Apparel is available as well. Don't let that hat rack fool you. There's always room for another hat from Barkley Bills Co. And an ace that time for Boylan. It's been a good game if you're the Brown County Hornets fans. 17-9 now the score. And they called 5 Wombles in the net. So it's not a side out. Boylan gets another service point. Kira. Took a little hard fall. Dunlap took a fall there, and it's going to be a timeout charged to the Hornets. Dunlap is she was told by the coach to go show her ankle to the trainer, and she stepped out there and wiggled her foot at her and said, "There it is. I'm not coming out of the game." Oh, goodness gracious. That's what you call kids who want to play right there, folks. She had she was having nothing to do with coming out of this ball game right now. It's 18-9 the score. McMullen from the back row. Boylan digs it. Heading from the back row. Oh, good back row attacks there, Boylan. Dunlap middle to Market. She tips it because she jumped a little early. Now she tips it again. It's dug again. Now it's going to come across. Market's there. It goes over, back over. Now it's blocked by Market. Dug by Wombles. Saved. It's going to be coming across again. Claire Flynn. Now it's going to go to Katie Flynn. She's going to tip it. It literally stopped on top of the net and then rolled over. Now it's going to be a free ball, and it hit the line. Oh, they said it was out. That was really close after all that. Boylan gets her 7th straight service point, 19-9. Back set, comes over the net. Dunlap, Katie Flynn off the block of Colgrove, and a kill for Katie Flynn, her 4th. And Boylan's up to 8 service points now. It's 20-9. Short middle, McMullen's there. Set middle, and it's out of bounds. Point number 21. Grace Boylan. Checking in is going to be number 17, Marcy Fink. Short serve again. Set deep. The hit by Paige Wombles goes out of bounds. 10 straight for Grace Boylan. Checking in again. Dunlap's going to take a seat. In is number 3, Justice Hunter. They hustled and hustled but couldn't get the ball in a position to get it over the net. Checking in is going to be the libero, number 10, Jaden Fink. Had to go find the ball. It rolled underneath the bleachers. Going back to serve is Colgrove, Carly Colgrove. 22-10 after the side out. Hedden with the serve receive. It'll be Fink pushing it across. It does get across. We bump set backwards. And out of bounds on the attack was number 24, Barnhill. Side out, 23-10. And serving is going to be Katie Flynn. Serve. Back set. Wombles. Fink is there. Comes to the net. Nobody there to get it. And it goes back to Western. Serving Rachel McMullen. Goes right at Hedden. Now it's going to be tipped across to the net. And it did not get over by Harris. It's match point, 24-11. And trying to figure out who's up to serve. As the libero has to come out. Back to serve is going to be number 17, Marcy Fink. Trying for the match for the Hornets. McMullen's there. Outside to Harris. Off the block, Fink. Back row to Katie Flynn and can't get it over. It's going to be a side out. 24-12. Substitution coming in. Back to serve is going to be Peyton Robbins. Marcy Fink comes out. Jaden Fink comes back in. Robbins back to serve. Dug by Flynn. Set out to Claire Flynn, and that's going to do it. Claire Flynn gets the finisher. 25-12 the final. So 25-14, 25-12 unofficially the score. 10 service points for Grace Boylan all in a row. There was 7 points for Claire Flynn, 9 points for Gracie Hedden, 7 points for Kyra Dunlap, 4 kills for each of the Flynns, Katie and Claire, 3 kills for Ashley Market with a block, 2 kills for Gracie Hedden, 3 aces for Claire Flynn, and then Katie Flynn, Boylan, Dunlap, and Hedden each had 1. A kill apiece for Colgrove, Wombles, Kohler, and Harris for Western. 2 service points for Robbins, Colgrove. 4 service points for Reagan Smith. 5 service points for Natalie Harris. She had an ace. Smith had 2 aces, and Colgrove had an ace as well. So that's the stats, unofficially, of course, for the 4th and final game of this Wednesday night. tomorrow night, 4 games as well, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We will be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH at 3:45-ish. It'll probably be about 5 till, in all honesty, just because that's when we're really able to go get anything done as far as knowing what's going on and keeping all the extra music off the radio or off the interwebs. So thanks for joining us tonight here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. We'll talk to you again tomorrow night. See ya.